Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to Kiki's Kitchen. You are not seeing anything but my hands today because this is something I really wanted to show you, but I am not camera worthy by any stretch. But this is something worth showing you. Whenever I find a good meat deal, then I always want to make sure that I share it with you because everything is just so expensive, right? So this is a petite tender beef fillet, not to be confused with a filet mignon or a beef fillet. This is a tender beef fillet. It is, I'm going to just trash this. This was, by the way, this is about 1.5 pounds, and it was $6.99 a pound. So for this piece of meat, which actually kind of looks like a pork tenderloin, it was about 10 bucks. And so the other name for this is a Teras major, a Bistro steak, you might have heard it called. And it's from basically the shoulder of the beef, but it is truly one of the top 3 most tender pieces of beef on the cow, right? So I wanted to make sure that you knew how to do this, how simple it was. And this is about 1.5 pounds, and I'm going to trim it up because there are, you've got almost like a silver skin like you would have on, and you can see it here, almost like you would have on a pork tenderloin. And that is going to make it chewy, and you don't want that. So we're just going to go in here with a very sharp knife, and we're going to just remove it. I have been busy and I wasn't going to worry about being camera ready, and so I just wanted to make sure that you saw this though. So I just want to get all of this, and it's not really fat, it's really kind of like silver skin like you would have on a pork tenderloin. And truthfully, fat will break down, silver skin does not. So you can chew through fat and it'll give you some great marbleization in a piece of meat. Unlike that, silver skin will not. So we want to just get rid of it, and we'll move from there. So let's just take this off. Trim it up a little bit. Going to be a little bit more here on the side. Just slice through it and cut it off. Now I'm going to, I've got I'm going to cook this in a cast iron skillet, and let me get rid of this. And it's going to be simple and fast, and you can cook it however you like it, whatever your level of doneness is. But this is one that you want to definitely let it rest. It needs its resting time. It needs to rest a solid 15 minutes. And I'm going to cook it to, because we like ours rare, I'm going to cook mine to 120. If you want it more medium, go to 130. And this is one of those things, though, that it doesn't really like well done very much because it will get tough on you. It is a muscle, it is a working muscle. So, the more rare you can eat it, certainly the better it is. But it's a very tasty piece of meat. So, just a little bit more, and we'll be ready. And so anyway, in my cast iron skillet over there, I had, because I want my skillet screaming hot, and in my skillet over there, I have a combinations of about 6 tablespoons of butter to about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm getting that very hot. This, I have seasoned this a little bit because it's good to have it seasoned and marinated. But I'm going to add a little bit more salt to it and a little bit more cracked pepper to it. It's looking pretty good to me. All right, So we cleaned it up nicely. And that's what she looks like, kind of all done. And there's a little piece here. Let's get rid of that. Just a little piece. Have to make sure I'm not visible here because I'm kind of scary today, guys. So now I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil on here. Let's turn you down, turn you up. And I'm gonna reposition you so you can be over and see what we're gonna do at the stove. So hang in there. Okay, I've got my trusty instant read thermometer here. I've got my meat here. Push this up a little bit, make sure you can see it all. I am going to season my meat just a little bit because it's already been, I have already seasoned it. So I just wanna press a little bit more salt down into it. And this pan is hot. Let me back it up just a little so you can see the pan. And in this is gonna go. I'm gonna put it down, seasoned side down. I guess I should have got maybe just a little bit bigger pan, but that'll work. And I'm gonna season this top side. You wash my hands a second. I'm telling you, the smell of beef cooking is one of the better ones. Hold on, I'm coming. Although you're not seeing me, so there's not much difference. In this pan, I have some collards. But the collards I have taken out of my freezer, and we'll be having a side of collards with some corn. I am going to be doing some Easter cooking. I'm not having a real big dinner. I mean, I'm having some traditional things, but you know, it's a ham. You guys know how to make a ham, and I think I'm doing ham, scalloped potatoes, some cream peas. Some sort of salad. I'm still formulating my menu, so, and actually, my corn stuff. So I'm going to let that go for a couple of minutes, and until I get a nice sear. I mean, I really want a nice sear on this, and, well, that actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to go on this way. And you see that nice brown sear? So let's go this way. And you can see also that the grain of the meat is going this way. We want to cut it. We don't want to cut it on a bias. We want to cut it right against that grain to form those medallions. So I'm going to let that cook for a little minute and I'll be back. Whoops. I did want to show you. You want to stand it up on end because you really do want to sear all four sides of this meat. So even, you know, the flat sides, yeah, this one you might have to hold up, but you do want to sear all the sides of it. So you get a nice, beautiful sear on all sides. I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my instant read thermometer in here, and it's right at 120. So I'm going to take that out. And that's in the thickest part of it. And I'm going to put that right on my cutting board. And I'm going to let it rest. I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. And in 15 minutes, I'll slice it up and show you what we got. So hang in there. Okay, so I have let this sit for a solid 15 minutes because otherwise, truly, you're going to lose all of your juices. And it really is cooked beautifully. I'm going straight down. I'm not going in on an angle. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going straight down. And all of those juices are good. All right, so I want you to see, so you can see that it's done beautifully. Pink in the middle. And there you go. So, can you see that? Looks beautiful. So, that's all there is to it, and it's very simple, good and delicious. I will see you with my face tomorrow. Bye.